to another Raid Shadow Legends stream. My name is Tastar, Legend of Shadows. We are now on our main account. And as you can see, the Wizard of Oz collab has started. We have Dorothy here as our free champion. The Cowardly Lion is now on the fusion. So let's get started with just collecting the weapon first for Dorothy. Here we go. Klepto substance charms for the forge. This is the Cowardly Lion fusion. And this is the epic we are going to fuse. We need all fragments for, or 400 fragments for, to get the Cowardly Lion. She's an Argonite. So let's go to the shop and claim our ancient pack, an appreciation pack. Our free charge. Here you have the Echoes of Oz collab. She is not the Wicked Witch from the book. She is the Wicked Witch apprentice that's now seek revenge on the Oz heroes because they killed her master. We have the Guardian Ring, where we're gonna upgrade our champion. Here you also can see we have the yellow brick road. Let's see on the market. No. No mythic shard, so we're gonna buy Mage Killer just to get the quest done. Buy something from the shop, from the market. We're gonna do the present. Then we have our rival path, where we now can choose I'm thinking that one, because we need a good piece of avoid potions. So open all for one day. It's nice. I'm only going to play on the void just to get potions for the new Argonite. Because we need to fuse her, then we have to level her up to 50. First level her up to 40, rank her up to 4-star to 5-star, level her up to 50, then fuse enchant her to 5 yellow purple stars, then we can use her to fuse the Cowardly Lion. As you can see here, we have the Cowardly Lion. And then we have Antigone. I'm going to go in and read the kits for all the OS champions if they are available. And the new Argonite, just to get a feel of how they are. The events that are going on now for the fusion is an Gear enchantment, if they can load. It's taking forever to load. There we go. Gear enchantment. Tomorrow we'll have a Gear Hunter. On the events, on the tournaments, we only have a Dragon tournament, I think. For the fragments, yes, only a Dragon tournament. Let's claim our playtime rewards. Upgrade our new weapon just to level 4, so I know that this is Dorothy's for now equipment. Check in with the clan. Check our dailies, and when you weekly, as I already told you on the last stream, I'm only going to buy this pass, not the other pass, just this pass. Claim our clan boss rewards. A 5-star chest plate. Another 5-star chest plate epic. Claim our Chimera reward. Nay, not Chimera, Hydra reward. Get 2 more shards for Mithrala. And some protection and stone skin gear. 2 more for Mithrala. I don't have much on Mithrala. I have 39 fragments for her. So I need 61 fragments to get her. So the first thing I'm going to do now is to buy that travel path. There we go. There we go. Let's claim all the rewards now. Like that. There we are done. Collect those two and those two. Yeah, we also have a siege going on. We are going to do some siege attacks afterwards when we are done with all anything else. So let's now just I'm going to upgrade some boots first because it was for the wasn't it boots? I thought it was boots. A weapon. Why didn't I get it when I upgraded? No, I only upgraded to level 4. And let's upgrade that weapon we got. To 8 because it was a weapon. if I can find it. There they are. Up to 8, not higher. We have the artifacts, the accessories. Let's see. Where are they? There we go. One from the silver watchers, all 3 from the silver watchers. Like that. Claim that weapon upgrade. We are going to arena and we have to switch. This is gonna be rough, I think. Or maybe not. Nope, I don't need it. Okay. Okay, let's see. I forgot what team I have. I need to be in Gold Arena for a while to get those 1,000 medals to gold medals to upgrade our Great Hall, so I can keep working on working on my airbinder missions. Let's see if we can beat these. I hate the Nishak against the turtles, but we need to try. Because all the turtles are weak against bombs. Done with that. That was 2 out of 4. Let's just do airbinder. I just need the medals. Then I can go down to silver again. Godseeker and Eerie. Next. One more. Not against Alva, Fabian, Thor, and Airbinder. Nope. That's not happening. Let's do him. Let's try and do him. He's in stone skin. There we go. Yeah, we're done with 5, and we also Did 3 battles with a fourth champion. Then we are going to summon 3 champions. As you can see, I have some shards to can to try and do the champion. I think it's champion chase this weekend, not a champion rush. I think it's a champion chase to get the fragments I need. For the fusion, I hope I can do it. We got 1 ranger. We got an common troglodyte, and we got last one. Is nothing. An uncommon frontline warrior. So nothing big to write home about. Not that we get something of those from the magic from the mystery shards. Let's see, who are we going to upgrade to 3 levels now? Let's see. Let's do the easy one. Let's do Signy. That was that. Then we have to do 3 bosses. With Nishak and Mikey. The others I don't have any equipment on them, so that was one. No artifacts. And for 2 a rare 3-star boots. There we did that. And we got defeated 50 spirit champions. completed the daily quests. And we got some artifact up to level 12 for the weekly. Now we're going over to the advance and start with 15 or higher stage 15 or higher in Phantom Shogun. But first we're going to claim those revival paths rewards first. The 750 clan points. And complete some spend 1,000 gold bars in the bazaar. Okay, let's do that if I have that. In the bazaar. The bazaar. Yeah, I have. Let's see. Let's just for fun buy one 18 shard and one fragment for Dexter. To complete this one. Clear stage 15 or higher in the Ice Golden Peak. We're going to do this later. I don't think I have both anything for Dexter. Yes. I only have one. I'm also working on this one. Win 200 classic arena battles. As you can see, the next one is upgrade and affinity bonus level 10, and I have accuracy, not there. I get accuracy on my magic champions. And I need over 600 gold coins. Gold medals. Let's do the Phantom Shogun. I'm going to do it on auto, not 32, just 3. There we go. Oh, I should have put on. Let's stop. And stop multi-battle. Yes, stop multi-battles. Don't end battle. Yeah, no one was defeated. While we are doing this, we can check out the champions from the collab. While we do this. So we are going to the champion index. We are going to the banner lords and start with. We have 2 in the banner lords. We have Dorothy, and we will have. Where are you? The Thin Man. Let's start with the login champion, Dorothy Gale. As you can see, she's a spirit champion, support champion. She's legendary. Her A1 Emerald Blast. Attack one enemy. Has a 75% chance of removing one random buff from the target. Also have a 75% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns. Book up to a 100% chance on both. Her A2 Windstorm is a 5-turn cooldown, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff and a 50% decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Book down to a 3-turn cooldown and a 75 and then 100% chance of placing decreased defense and a 75% chance of placing decreased attack. Her A3 so also is as OS ally OS unity move. Furious Tornado. Attack all enemies. Steal all buffs from enemies. Then applies a buff spread effect, taking all buffs from this champion and placing them on all allies. Have a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. It's a 6-core tool. I can't book it down. Yeah. You can book it down to a 4-turn cooldown. And a 100% chance of placing stun. When you have one OS ally, she can't lay a weak hit with this attack. Does she have 2 allies? This skill cannot be put on cooldown. And if she have 3 OS allies, this skill will ignore effect of any polymorph blessing. Her passive, a true friend. When this champion is killed, all allies team up to attack the enemy that killed her. Whenever this champion is revived, instantly activate the Furious Tornado skill. Increase this champion's HP by 3% for each ally turn taken, and increases this champion's speed by 3% for each enemy turn taken. Both stack up to 30%. And she got a 90% speed aura in all battles. That was Dorothy. Let's see the Tin Man. This is the Tin Man. He is a Magic Affinity Legendary Defense Champion. His A1 Hailing Axe. Attack one enemy. Attack this enemy. Heal this champion by 50% of their max HP. Book up to 25% of the heal will upgrade to 25% of their max HP when booked. It's a 5-turn cooldown. Fell it now. Attack one enemy. Inflict 10% more damage and ignore 10% defense for each buff on this champion. Then direct all others allies to team up and attack the same target. The allies joining the attack will also use the default skills. Increases the damage inflicted by allies teaming up to attack the target and their ignore defense effect by 5%. 10% if the champions are from the OS unity, or that means Authority, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Coward Lowin. For each buff on this champion. Reset the cooldown on the Lumber Machine skill if the target is killed. It's broken down to a 4-turn cooldown. It's A2 Lumber Machine. Attack all enemies. Before attacking, placing a 30% increased crit damage buff and a 50% shattered buff on all allies for 2 turns. It's a 4-turn cooldown. will ignore 5% of each target's defense for each buff on this champion. Places a revive on death buff on this champion for 1 turn if this attack kills an enemy. Book down to a 3-turn cooldown. And then his passive. True Heart. Decrease the damage of all allies receive by 50%. 30% for if Dorothy, the Woodman, the Scarecrow, and the Coward Lion. And this champion, the Tin Man, will receive the damage instead. If the damage received in this way exceeds 50% of this champion's max HP, placing a revive on death buff on this champion for 2 turns. If the target receives in a way extends 50% of this champion's max HP, activate the Healing Axe skill against the enemy with the lowest HP if there are multiple champions in the team, blah 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 blah. When this champion receives damage via this skill, increase this champion's defense by 10%, stack up onto 100%. And he has 30% defense in all battles. That was the Tin Man. Then we have the Undead, where the Scarecrow is. Let's see. Where is he? Isn't he here? There we got the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow looks cool. He is also a spirit champion, and he is a legendary champion, and he's a support champion, and a reviver. Spoilers. He's A1. Crow Hunter. Attack one enemy 2 times. The first hit has 50% chance of placing a 50% decrease resistance debuff for 2 turns. The second hit has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. These debuffs cannot be resisted if any ally, including these champions, has been killed and at least once during the battle. It's book bound to a 75% chance on both, on decreased resistance and decreased attack, and decreased accuracy. It's A2. Smart Thinking decreases the cooldown of all allies' skill except this champion by 1 turn. Places a 50% increased resist buff on and a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. It's a 5-turn cooldown, book down to a 3-turn cooldown. He's A3, that's the revive. All stitched up. Revives an ally by 50% HP and 50% turn meter and places a block damage buff on that ally for 2 turns. Also places a 25% fortify buff on all allies for 2 turns. It's a 6-turn cooldown, book down to a 4. And his passive. We have the active skill. It's True Brain. When this champion is killed, revive them with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. Remove all debuffs from all allies. It's book down to a 3-turn cooldown. His passive. This champion becomes immune to fear, true fear, provoke, and petrification debuffs if any ally, including this champion, has been killed at least once during the battle. And his aura is 60% more accuracy in all battles. Then we have the Cowardly Lion. He is a skill walker. Where is he? There, the lion. He is a Magic Infinity champion. He's a legendary defense-based champion. He's A1. Lionel Punch. Attack one enemy 3 times. The damage inflicted by this skill increases by 10% for each skill successfully activated by allies and enemy under fear and true fear debuff stack up to 100. Each hit steal 5% of the target's turn meter. Primal Roar. Attack all enemies. Before attacking, placing a 60% increased defense buff and a fairer buff on all allies for 2 turns. Will ignore 20% of each target's defense. Has a 75% chance of placing true fair debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. It's a 4-turn cooldown, booked down to a 3-turn cooldown, and a 100% chance of placing true fair. Is A2, is A3, I mean. Strength impacts. Place now a counter-attack buff and a 30% reflect damage buff on all allies for 2 turns. The passive effect for this skill. While under these buffs from this champion, allies will ignore shield and strengthen buff when they are counter-attacking. Allies will also ignore shield buff when reflecting damage. It's a 5-turn cooldown, booked down to a 3-turn cooldown, and is passive. Also an active effect and a passive effect. Its active effect, when a fair or true fair is placed on this champion, remove all debuffs from this champion, reset all cooldowns, and activate an instant third effect on this champion. Still just a 4-turn can't be booked down. Passive effect, when the champion is under fair and true fair debuff, this skill will always activate. Increases the chance of enemy skills not activated when they are and increases the chance of enemy skills not activated when they are under fair and true fair debuff by 50%. 15% if they are multiple champions, blah 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 blah. You know all that. And he has no aura. Then we have the witch. I think she was she was not. No, she was not. No, she was not a Knight Reverend. Yeah, she is. Nope. She is a void. She's a dark elf, maybe. Yeah, she's a dark elf. Osilda the Wicked. She is a void champion, legendary, and a support. Enfeebling Curses. Attack all enemies. Has a 40% chance of placing a block active skill debuff for 1 turn. Has a 100% chance instead against target who are under fair and true fair debuff. Book up to 60% chance of placing block active skills. For A2, you can't escape me. Remove all buffs from all enemies. Steal 30% of each enemy turn meter if they are under fair and true fair. Has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff and a 100% ensnare debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. It's a 5-turn cooldown, booked down to a 3-turn cooldown, and a 100% chance of placing decreased defense. Her A3. Lamb to Slaughter. Attack all enemies. Places a Master Seal debuff on the internal target for 2 turns. Also had a 30% chance of placing a Sheep debuff on all other enemies for 1 turn. Places a block passive skill debuff for 2. Places a block passive debuff for 2 turns if the 30% chance does not activate Sheep. Activate the Sheep debuff. It's a 6-turn cooldown, booked down to a 4-turn cooldown. Her passive, beyond the range, this champion is immune to Sheep, Fear, True Fear, and Snare, block active skill, Seal, Master Seal, and block passive skill debuffs. Whenever an enemy receives a buff, have a 50% chance of placing a true fair debuff on that enemy for 1/3. We ignore any block debuff buff. Buffs these effects can only activate once per skill and once per target. If there are multiple champions with this blah blah blah, that we know. This champion and their allies deal 20% more damage against enemy under fair and true fair debuff. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only will only activate once. And she has 70 accuracy in all battles. And that was all the champion. Now we're going to go to Argonaut just to check on that new epic. She is a void epic, HP based champion. Maternal Instinct. Attack one enemies. Heal this champion by 10% of their max HP or other allies by 5% of the champions. All other allies by 5% of their champions max HP. Iceland Guardian. Attack all enemies. Has a 75% chance of placing a 25% weakened debuff for 2 turns. Also places a shield buff equal to 20% of the champion max HP on all allies for 2 turns. It's a 4-turn cooldown broken down to a 3-turn cooldown and a 100% chance of placing weakened. Her A3 Unburdened Strike. Attack one enemy. Before attacking, transfer all poison and HP debuff as well as one random debuff from all allies to this champion. Will not transfer stun, sleep, fear, true fear, provoke, freeze, petrification and sheep debuffs though. Transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target. It's a 4-turn cooldown booked down to a 3-turn cooldown. Her passive, Let Them Suffer, has a 75% chance of have a 25% chance of reflecting any poison and HP burn debuff placed on this champion back to their attacker. If this champion is under shield buff, the chance increases by 50%. So it's not a bad epic. Increase on her her aura is increase all allies 33% HP. That was all the champions. From the collab. We are done with Phantom Shogun. Let's see next. Clear 2 stages in Cure City. Let's see if we can beat this team. Don't look that we have any problems with the first team. Bang bang. There we go. Maybe we can do Bumble also, let's see. Then I need to meet this team first though. Let's see. I need to remove him and put in Edward instead. Everything else is okay here. Here we go. Now we're gonna see if we can beat Bummel. Not with this team. Not with this team. Nope. That's what Cursed City matches. Okay, I've only a resilient artifact in the store. Resilience, there we go. Bang bang. I get a shield. With quite good stats. I'm keeping that one. Sell 5 artifacts. Okay, let's see. Do we have any 4-star? Let's just sell 5 4-stars. Defense set, not speed set, not crit rate set. Not accuracy set, but then that we can sell. That goes 2, 3, 4. Lethal threat I'm gonna keep. And the snow skin I'm gonna keep. Let's do that. Then we're going to use 3 glyphs. 2 our glyphs. I'm thinking on my turtles to all have no, I don't have. All don't have it. Let's see. Enchant. Let's see. Accuracy, resistance, and attack. I'm going for accuracy. HP defense percentage. We go to defense percentage. There we go. Then our second turtle. Yep. I'm going accuracy here also. That was the gift. Then we have the silver keys, the Doom Tower. That I think we are going to wait on. Let's do arena battles. Yo. Get the Dwarf Unity Champion. My favorite cat, the Cheshire Cat. Then we up. Nope, nope, no. Too big, too big, too big, too big. Let's see, too big. Yeah, too big. 1 million for 140,000, 192 million. Nope, 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 nope. I know it's gonna be hard to get up. Let's do this one. Turtles are going to do this. Here we go. Two more battles. Nope. I'm doing max 350 battle points to try and beat them. If yellow autumn board. Ninja. I don't think we can beat this team. And we can soon heal, so yeah, we are not do we will not do it. He's back again. Yeah, we are not doing it. We're not lucky enough. As I said, we're not doing it. Ronda first. Last one will be this. That was 5 arena battles. No mystery shards. Let's do the 2 Demon Lord Math battles. I'm not going to push you through. a Doom Tower, so I only do the dragon battles. And our siege battles and our faction war battles. Nope, nope, it was the... I'm just gonna do 12 keys. Let's see our undead. Ooh. Just for fun, let's do this one more time. Just to get 12 keys. We're already getting 16, but that's okay. we're going to do 3 dragons, but not my best because will take some time. So we're going to do ones that take a bit shorter, like this one. I may try something to see if I can play siege. Oh, I don't think so because I'm using the turtles in my champion and I'm using the turtles in my Doom Tower too. So I don't think I don't think I can do that. I think we can put auto climb on Doom Tower while we are doing matches in siege, but I don't think we can do that. We're going to use more than 1 minute this time. I can see. On 14. Not this time. We are doing more than 114. Or maybe not. Okay, we did less. One I left. And the last one. I will do some dragon when I go offline the night. So when I'm gonna stream tomorrow, I hope we are at least halfway for halfway for the fragments for the epic. Yeah, 1/3 this time. Now we're going to do the siege battles. Then we are going to end the stream. Let's see if we can do any in the tower here. Or can I do the boss? Oh, the best tower. Let's do this one. Let's try this one. With the turtles. Leo on top. Then we have Raph. Then we have Mikey. Then we have Donnie. I'm going to do one from each. This is link 1 1. This is the same one as here. So that is here. So I'm going to do there. It's a bit harder, I think. So I don't think I'm going to do that because that's a good team. That's also a good theme. Throw that in. That's a Titus team. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do this one. Just for fun. Leo. Raph. Mikey and Donnie. And I have to use another team. That predator is up. Here we go. Then I need an easier team to try and let's see what I can do. Let's see what's my lead. You go Edward. You Lises. Yeah. I think that's a good team. And try to see if we can beat him with this team. Nope, we can't. Because yeah, we can't do it. Hope we can't do it. and I can't do a rematch. I can do a rematch if I want, but I haven't a team that can do that team. Can I choose another team, or is it only the same team? Oh, I can choose another team. I don't think I can beat it with this team either, but I'm gonna try. Because they get to start first. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, I can't beat it. I have no chance beating this thing. No chance. Sorry, but I have no chance beating it. Nope, nope. Even what team I use, I can't beat it. I can't beat it. That Stagnite is a hell to deal with, and that's a Pelops. It's a bit slow. I'm on 17th place with 310 points. Yay. Let's open that silver chest and get 25 gems. Not bad. Goes 3 and that's there, and then we're gonna go to claim those siege in that year. There we go. Now I'm going to end the stream. We will be back tomorrow with another stream. And as I hope I have at least half the points I need for the dragon. I'm also going to do the gear enchantment also now, just to get it done. Also, then I'm going to do the siege. No, not the siege. The Doom Tower. But But I will be back tomorrow, and I hope you all enjoyed this stream, and I hope you can push like, subscribe, share, comments down below. They only help me grow in this YouTube world, and also as a content creator for Raid. And I hope I will see you on the next one. Later, Raiders, and good night.